Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Many of you have probably played the Rubik's Cube, right? Well, they've got a new version of the cube out, and I'm playing with it right now. This is the Rubik's Touch Cube. More information, including where you can buy it, at go.tagjag.com/TouchCube. And essentially, what I'm doing right now is I'm sliding and touching to solve the Rubik's Touch Cube. I'm so talented, I can solve a touch cube while doing a video. Actually, I'm really not that talented. I just pressed the shuffle button a couple of times. It shuffled the lights within a few moves. And then I pressed the solve button, and then it solved it for me automatically. So let me go ahead and stop the shuffle here. Press the shuffle button twice. So you swipe one direction or another, but you're always going to swipe whatever is the topmost surface of the cube. So I can turn the cube this way and swipe, swipe, swipe. Doesn't matter. Because I could that way I could hold it. So it just makes the topmost surface the one that you would touch. I could also swap different surfaces by touching the two innermost pieces and swiping diagonally between them. There is an undo button right there. I just tap that and it undoes it. I also have a hint button somewhere. Oh, press the question mark and then it'll show me, hey, you might want to do this next. And that'll help. Or, of course, if I wanted to, I can go ahead and touch the solve button and pretend that I'm actually solving things. Now, what you could do is you could tell someone, hey, I just got the touch cube and I'm getting really good at it. You simply swipe in the direction and then you pretend like you know what you're doing here. And they're never going to be able to tell that, you know, you've pressed the solve button. And then you could do this. You can be... Go. Almost done. Let's switch to that surface. Oh, got it off by one. Almost there. Give me one more minute. Turn it that way. You know, and you tell them you always got to touch the top. Look at that. Easily solved. Well, it beats taking the stickers off these things. You know, of all these puzzle games, I did actually complete one. Wasn't a Rubik's Cube, it was the Pyraminx. And I did it on accident. I don't know how. In fact, I got accused of cheating by a friend. You cheated! I'm like, how did I cheat? I didn't take off the stickers. I didn't even know if it had stickers. Either way, it's the Rubik's Touch Cube. Very glowy, and you know I love glowing things. Oh, I just kind of messed it up. But it's easy to fix. See? Swipe, unswipe, swipe, 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 swipe. Cool font. Oh, fine. We'll shuffle it up again. Go.tagjag.com/TouchCube. It's from Rubik's. And they're also on Twitter. That's how they found me. Twitter.com/Chris Pirillo. Let's see here. My email address, chris@Pirillo.com. Community of tech enthusiasts, including gadget freaks, geeks.Pirillo.com. The YouTube channel is at youtube.com/LockerGnome, where you can submit your own screencasts. Hey, if you're good on camera, maybe I'd even include some of your unboxings or hardware reviews in the Locker Gnome channel. And there are a few of you who are halfway decent. A lot of you are okay and still need a bit of work. However, I think we've had a pretty good run with the community so far. Of course, you know you can join us in the chat room. This is the chat room here. We're typically talking tech 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with a live video feed at live.Pirillo.com. We'll see you later.